am going to just jump right into the makeup tutorial, but first, welcome ladies. I'm so excited you're gonna go on a little vacation with me, a little fall, winter break. A lot of you have been telling me how cold it is, and I wanted to do something that just gave you life on a tropical island, right? We can all dream, we can all escape, we can all do our makeup and feel like we are going somewhere. So today, that's what I'm doing for you. So first I'm going to, I feel like my lips are so dry. This is my vitamin E lip treatment. Really, really nice. It's going to hydrate my lips while I do my makeup. And then once I get to my lips, at least they're going to be nice, smooth, and hydrated. Also, I'm going to be using the Contours RX. This is an exfoliating eyelid prep pad. And I'm going to just use this on my lids because I want to exfoliate them and prep them so I don't have any dead skin on my lids. This is really great if you're using the eyelid strips that we sell. So it just really preps your eye, exfoliates the eye. I like to bring it around my eye here. So you know, any of that gray, any of that dead skin that gets there, that dullness, I'm taking that right off. So I'm going to just prep my eyes, exfoliate them with this B5 beautiful exfoliation. We always forget to exfoliate our eyelids, right? Seems kind of strange, but I love doing that because they feel so good. And then I'm going to use Bye Bye Line Serum from It Cosmetics. This is just, I want to just hydrate a little bit around my eye area here, smooth it out, give a little diffused look to my crow's feet. Shall we erase those? I think so. And then I'm going to take a little canvas from Ever. This is a nice primer, SPF 30, Clean Beauty, titanium dioxide. So I'm going to put this on my skin and then that'll be prepped. Now that my face is nice and hydrated and prepped, everything's going to go on beautifully. I'm going to take my eye and lip primer. This is the first thing that I do use, nice and creamy. It's going to neutralize out my lids. So any of this flesh color, darkness, redness, if you have veins that are coming out through the skin because it's thin on the eyelid, this is going to nicely prep them. And I can feel a difference when I use the B5 prep pad, the exfoliating pad, how my eye and lip primer goes on. It's really much more gripped on my skin. It's not going everywhere. So this is a really great prep pad. First for your eyelids to really remove any of that oil, that dead skin. It's something that we really do overlook. So you can see the difference between having a really nice prepped eye and then this one not being prepped. So I have redness, I had that surgery, so I have a little bit of redness that will be there because of the incision, and then I have a little bit redness up here in the crease. So putting on the eye primer is going to have your eyeshadow last. It's going to look true. You can get into this corner here where you have that darkness that kind of casts a shadow and doesn't keep your eyes nice and bright. So today's eye palette is going to be Choices. It's a really beautiful bronzy palette. I thought this would be pretty with this kind of look that is more tropical. I didn't want to go too light. I wanted to kind of give the feeling of kind of beach and bronzy. So this is going to be applied. This eyeshadow is triple milled, nice and silky. So it's going to go on, has a nice beautiful sheen as you can see. So I'm right here at the base of the lashes, and I like to do, this is really my technique. My makeup tutorials are about simplicity, not having to do too many steps, just really the right application techniques. So this is what I do. I load up the brush, right? So I don't load up the brush like this. I see a lot of ladies in my makeup classes going like this, and you're not applying the product properly to the brush. I want you to do one side of the brush flat like this. You're pressing in, you're picking up just the right amount of product. You can tap off if you feel you have too much on. Then you're gonna go and you're going to press it into the skin like this, right? I want the concentration of the eyeshadow to be at the base, and then what I'm gonna do is work it up. So it's like a wash of color. You can always add more if you want to, but I like to have a nice, beautiful wash of color. I don't want to have too much. I love working with colors on my lids, but I don't want to have it to be too heavy. So I've literally taken the concentration of the product here and I've worked it up into the crease. right? So it's really nice. It's a nice, beautiful wash of color. We've got this bronzy brown color that's going on. Very pretty, very universal for a lot of different skin tones, a lot of different eye colors. And then I'm going to do the same exact thing on the left eye. I'm going to take my contour brush. Now this brush set that I'm using is my brush set that I've created for you. 8 beautiful 100% vegan brushes. It comes in a little, I use the top as my holder for everything else, mascara, eye brightener. So this sits on my vanity, really wonderful because it's just the right amount of brushes. They're not too long, they're not too short. So this is a really wonderful traveling case, an everyday case to put on your vanity. So I'm going to go into the deepest color here, nice, beautiful chocolate brown. I'm going to just give a little bit of contour in the corner here. See how I'm just going to build it up. Most of the concentration is in this corner, and then I'm going to just push it over into the crease. Now remember, I don't want to go over the actual lid. I want to just stay, so I raise my eyebrows a little bit so I can see where this goes into the crease area. I can bring a little bit underneath to kind of give it that balance, a little bit of nice smoky shading, not too much. But this is basically a very easy technique. Now we've only used 2 colors, not overwhelming. And you have really pretty dimension into the eye area. Now remember, I don't have anything on my skin, foundation, concealer, so if it goes outside the lines, that's fine. I will clean up with my little eye makeup remover pad. Not a big deal. That's why I love that I could whisk it out if I wanted to and then clean it up. So don't worry. You don't have to worry that you have to stay in color in the lines. You can be very free with this because there's nothing on your skin, so then nothing's going to get muddied up. See how it looks like I have a little too much of the eyeshadow right here? Looks a little heavy, doesn't look like the one on the right side. Don't worry, you don't have to start over. I don't want you to get frustrated. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back with my eyeshadow brush, what I first used to apply the first color, and I'm going to just blend this out. I'm going to soften it, I'm gonna smooth it out so it doesn't look like I had a lot of heaviness there. Then I can go back with the lightest color and blend them together. So I don't want you to feel like, oh my gosh, I made a big mistake. There's too much color on my eyes. It's not a problem. I want this to be, so you can see, I just almost layered over that. I want it to be soft. I want it to be pretty. I do want to have some color there, but it doesn't have to be absolutely definitive, like here's one color, here's the next color. I want it to be pretty, almost like a sunset, right? You have all those different layers of a sunset, nothing that shows you every single color. So I basically can blend this all together and have it just look really pretty, very bronzy, very smoky, but not too much, not over layering, not adding too much color. Taking my Almay pad, and I'm going to just sweep up underneath the eye area. So this is going to really just clean up. See this? Right like that. Takes off just that extra that's on the outer side of the eye that kind of fell down. I want it to be nice and crisp. I want it to be lifted up. And I have nothing on besides if I wanted to put a little bit more of my Bye Bye Line serum on, I can do that. Do I feel like I need to? Not really. So now what I'm going to do is we're going to take my eyelash curler and I'm going to just curl my lashes with the Shu Uemura eyelash curler base. I like to pump the lashes just a little bit. I really want the base. You can kind of walk it out if you want to also to get all of the lashes. I would be using my heated eyelash curler, but I just noticed that I needed to replace the battery. I actually left it on last night, so I can't use that, but I would use the heated eyelash curler after I do my mascara to really bend them. You can see that in a lot of my different tutorials. I'm going to take my dark chocolate waterproof eyeliner and I'm going to go into, now this is really important, ladies. See how I'm going into the lash line? That's exactly where I want to place this product. I want it to really build up so my lashes look thicker. And I'm going to just go in, it's almost like scribbling. I'm going to scribble in the lash line, just like this. Going in, thickening up, and it's going to make your eyes look really defined. It's going to stay all day because it's waterproof. It is beautiful. So you can take it down underneath the eyes just a little bit. I like to go 3/4 of the way in. I don't go all the way in underneath my eyes. I don't want to make it look too heavy. And a really nice tip is that you can use a smudge brush, a very short, dense brush, to smooth out the lines. If you want to kind of diffuse your liner at the top here and also on the bottom, you can do that with a nice brush that's going to be, you want to have a really soft brush, something that's going to glide, not kind of feel like sandpaper on your eyes. So this is a really great way if you have shaky hands, or if you feel like you're not applying the liner perfectly straight, you can do this and it'll just diffuse it. So it gives you a lot of forgiveness. I'm going to go in with, today I'm actually using the Chanel mascara. And I'm going to, this is the volume mascara. I go to the base of the lashes and I work all the way up, base to the tips. So you can see that I'm getting a really beautiful coating of this mascara, but you want to go to the base and you want to feel the lashes on the wand. You don't want to go tips. I've seen a lot of that too in my classes where the ladies will just go like this and you're not getting the full benefit of wearing mascara. So you go to the base and I slowly pull it up so you can see that all these lashes are getting coated with this beautiful mascara. I'm going to take my Brow Fix in Brunette. This is a wonderful way to coat those gray brows, to give a little gloss to your brows. We have 4 different colors. We have blonde, we have clear, we have brunette, and we have dark brunette. So I'm just taking brunette. I'm giving a little dimension to my eyebrows. I do have like 1 or 2 gray hairs that I have seen pop up, and I like to coat them. I do not pluck them. I like to coat them and call it a day. So I just forget about that they're there. I'm going to go now in with my eye brightener. This is one of my favorite products. I use it a lot in my Fierce Aging series on skin from 40s to 101. And it's beautiful. It's an illuminating touch-up veil. So you're going to click it up, so it's in a click pen. And I'm going to just use it in the inner corner here. You know how we get really dark and gray and have that shadow? I want to erase that. I'm going to go out to my outer corner of my eye here, and I'm just going to come down. I actually like feather it out because I have a little bit of redness, a little bit of pigmentation. I kind of want to fuse it out so it doesn't look like I just took a concealer or a brightener and went like this. That's not the look I want. I want it to be all fused together. So you see this redness here? See a little redness there? I could use my No Redness if I have it up here. I did have it. I have a No Redness beauty stick that I could just blanch out and color correct that. But today I'm just going to keep it simple. We're on vacation, right? We're on a little island vacation. I'm going to just use the eye brightener. Go all the way up in here. You can see how it just beautifully lightens up that area, lightening up this, all of that darkness I had right here, pigmentation that I've been really working hard on this year to get rid of. So I can be generous with this because it's light, it's not heavy, it's not going to do a lot of creasing. So this is a beautiful product that I always have. We just got it back in stock too. So I was like on my last little click and I was like holding out. So I'm going to take my foundation buffing brush and I'm going to go right into my eye here underneath my eye, work it in. So I'm basically pushing it into the skin. So it looks flawless. It looks really, really beautiful and bright. So keeping with the vacation mode of just being light and having your skin be just glowy and beautiful, I'm going to use my BB cream. I'm going to mix 2. I'm going to use the light and the fair. So I haven't been out in the sun that much recently like I was this summer. So I'm going to just mix the light with the fair. It gives me a really beautiful color, a little bit more balance now that I'm not that I ever am really that colorful, but this gives me a little bit of range so I can use the fair or I can use the light or I can mix them together. So you're gonna see it is so hydrating, ladies. This is a BB cream that works with age. So it's not going to be cakey on the skin. It's going to be just really beautiful. It's going to give you a beautiful coverage. This is going to be more of a medium coverage. It's not your typical, you can see, like I have some pigmentation, some freckles and everything on the side of my face. It covers it nicely, but it doesn't cover the skin like it looks like a mask. It's very, very pretty, a little bit more on the dewier side. It is not a matte BB cream. I don't like matte. I feel like that really makes my skin look textured. I don't like matte. I like it to be very soft, a little bit more on the dewier hydrated side, so my skin doesn't look dehydrated. So this is beautiful because it's going to hydrate. It's going to just really give you a beautiful, beautiful look. I've had so many positive comments on this BB cream. It makes me so happy. I'm going to go into my Nikita Banana. This is a color correcting pressed powder, triple milled, beautiful, silky. It goes on very, very light. So I'm just going to do T-zone. And then that's really what I like to do, is just kind of underneath my eyes, T-zone. And then I'm going to go into, so perfect, my Private Island. This is called My Private Island. It is a beautiful mauvey rosy blush that's very, very pretty, very natural. And sometimes I like to go across all three, or I will do just the darker color as a contour, and then I'll pop my cheeks with the two lighter mauvey dusty rose colors. But it just depends on the day, my mood. But if you feel like you want to escape to this beautiful island, it's your own private island, this is the perfect palette to have some beautiful range, some really pretty cheeks, just looking healthy, like you've spent the day at the beach. You are sipping on a little tropical drink with an umbrella and just kind of hearing those waves crash and enjoying this beautiful look on your skin. So when you dust this on, you can think about those kind of like visuals and kind of escaping. You can just feel the stress melting as you're putting your makeup on in the morning. I love my Private Island. I just love everything about it. It just always makes me look so just pretty and soft and just natural. So then we're going to go into lips. I'm going to be using my Glacier Pink Kohl lip liner, and then I'm going to be putting on Pink Sand. So this was for my summer collection. This is a vinyl lip lacquer, super high wattage shine, long lasting. The pigments are so beautiful. So I wanted to kind of, I was like matching a little bit, but I was like, no, you know what? This was named after one of my favorite islands that I would travel to all the time for work, which was Harbor Island in the Bahamas. It is a very small island, only golf carts. It's so beautiful. It is so magical. It's like a little slice of heaven. It is there. Anyone that has gone to Harbor Island knows what I'm talking about. They have pink sands because of the coral and or the conch shells. It is just so, so beautiful. So when you put on pink sand, you can just kind of see your feet sinking into that warm sand that's all pink and beaches for miles. So this is going to be Glacier. I'm going to just really nicely apply this to my lips. You know what's really nice too about putting on the vitamin E lip treatment first? Do you see how smooth the lip liner goes on? It just glides across my lips. It's really, really beautiful. It doesn't drag. It's not getting caught on any dry lip skin that I would have, and my lips have been dry lately. And then so I'm gonna just take my pink sand. Super creamy, super, just really pretty to put on. You can see that high watt shine. So I just love how this feels on my skin. And there you have just a really beautiful, beautiful vacation look. My hair is a little, you know what though? It would be tousled if I was on an island and not really carrying on vacation. It would be kind of full and from the sea salt and the wind blowing and what have you. This is just a very pretty look if you're wanting to kind of escape this fall, winter, and have something a little bit different. You maybe just want to sit in your vanity and play with color and feel like you're going somewhere, or maybe you'll pour your favorite beverage and put on this look and just kind of escape, or put on some reggae music, or kind of just de-stress and have fun. I mean, this is the time to be able to do that, right? We're in a little bit of a different kind of time right now, and escapism mentally is a very, very profound thing. This really helps us. It helps our stress levels. It helps our blood pressure. These are things that we can imagine. We can go in, and color is always so exciting. Makeup is always so exciting, and I want to bring that to you. I don't want you to feel that it's 23 degrees and it's miserable and you're in your house and you can't go anywhere. Put on this video, escape into a different environment. Music is so powerful. Put on a candle that smells like tropics or mango or pineapple. There's a lot of things, ladies, that you can do. You can pour yourself pineapple juice and put a little umbrella in there. You could do all kinds of different things that make you feel a certain way, because we know when we mentally escape, we really do wonders for our health, both physically and also mentally. So I hope you enjoyed this little escapism during I feel like I have this is such a beautiful long silky dress. If I could only walk through the tropics right now and just kind of enjoy that breeze, but that's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go there mentally because I have this look on, I dress the part, and ladies, until my next video, I'll see you later.